So when it comes down to Skarlet's slow blood ball rushdown, that is actually something I fathered. When the game first launched, nobody was talking about it. No one. We all know Reptile could do this shit in X and 9. Like, he could throw the slow blood ball and then start chasing you. But no one talked about how to actually do that with Skarlet. The way a lot of people use it, they throw a slow blood ball and then they'll throw tongue and shit like that. Or they'll do some scrub ass shit. They'll do this and they'll do a little teleport and just scrub shit like that, right? But one thing that a lot of people didn't like know about it is that you could rush down with this shit. It was honestly Blood Drive, Skarlet's second variation Blood Drive, that made me fall in love with this character. It wasn't that scrub shit that was Heart Pierce. It was Blood Drive because, one, it was really difficult to master, and once you start getting the hang of it, it's fucking fun as hell, I will say. So, this is probably just be a reminder for anyone that just doesn't really know about the slow blood ball or just wants a reminder how fucking good it is. So when you throw Skarlet's slow blood ball, you can actually speed it up, fun fact, and just a little bit faster, but for the most part, you're going to want to, you know, slow it down. So once you slow it down, how do you slow it down? When is a good time to slow it down? One of my favorite setups is this, boom, and then from right there, you start walking your opponent down. There's a lot of the casts that are just literally holding that R2 button like a little bitch, not knowing what the hell to do. So let me give you some of your options on what you can do. So when you throw a slow blood ball, actually let me just show you the setups first. So variation I'm rocking right now, which I think is really good, super slept on, is the Hannah Baker. You do something like this, boom, slow blood ball. I'll throw a slow blood ball. If he tries to forward roll, he's gonna land on it. If he back rolls, he's gonna get pressured. So that's just one way. Every time you land boiling point, every time you land tongue with any string, doesn't matter. Even this shit right here, let me show you. Boom. This is another setup you could do. So there's lots of setups to it, but let's just pretend, boom, we do that, and then we'll throw the blood ball. And from right here, let me give you some of your options. You throw it, one thing, fucking overhead. Fuck it, why not? As the blood ball is going onto their head, you could just fucking throw the overhead. Why not? And there's so much space in between the overhead, that's gonna be really rough to punish, especially online. So let me show you. So I'll throw it. All my fault. There's a pushback. There's a lot of space. So when Skarlet throws her overhead, she goes forward with it. But if you just space it out right, look how much space there's in between us. Very rough to punish. Good fucking luck. So you throw the blood ball and you fuck with them. You think you're gonna throw it as the blood ball is gonna land? No, you delay that shit. Or not only that, you get them conditioned for it. You can throw a little sweep from back here. That is also some sneaky shit. You gotta learn how to hit like the edge of it. That's what you gotta learn how to get comfortable with. Not, you can't do this shit. No, don't do that. Don't fucking do that. You gotta learn how to space it. That's what makes it a little bit rough. So boom, something like that, and that was a little rough, but right there. Oh, okay, missed time. It's been a while since I've done this. Boom. That's fine right there. Why not? And then, of course, you can go for a safe option. You can go for the sweep. God, it's been a while. Oh, God. I'm just trying to space it right. So, just like that, minus 12. Good luck punishing that. I don't think you can punish that. So, there's that. Not only that, you can really fuck with them. You can do something like this. My fault. Do something like that. Boom. And then step back tongue. Take that shit. 5%. Fuck it. I'll take it. Right? The other thing you could do is boom, 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 step it back, and then go in for a grab. Or you could just straight up, just like a fucking G, walk up, grab them. Not only that, you could do boom, 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 and then boom. Once they block the blood ball, boom, you could do a stagger and go in for a grab. Or if you see them ducking, as let's say they do duck, right? One thing that's pretty sweet that you could actually do is that right there. 14% happens all the time. So satisfying. Not only that, that's another really cool thing that you can do. Very fucking sweet. It's like, you're not gonna want to duck that. Not only that, but if you jump at me when I'm throwing the blood ball, good fucking luck. Let me show you why you're not gonna want to jump. Let me show you. This is something you don't want to do. Okay, one you're gonna land on it. Alright, let me just fucking time it right? first try. Let's fucking go. That's why you're not gonna want to jump. And Skarlet has really good anti-airs against normal characters. If you're trying to do this against Nightwolf or that slut Katana, this is probably not gonna work. But you guys get the point. The point is, once you start letting him know, hey, I have a reactable overhead, and they're going to try to react to the overhead, and the overhead never comes, you just walk up, grab. Or you get a free freaking mix-up, right? Or, you know, if they're pressing, you can just jump in on them. That's another thing you could do, is just, boom, jump in on them. Let me space this just right. Boom, boom, and then do a jump in and, you know, strike throw from there, or you go into your plus frames. So using the blood ball to really fuck with your opponent and stay away from that fucking teleport shit. That shit is terrible. I'm just like, I don't know why it's even, I don't even know why Skarlet has a teleport. It only works online, doesn't work offline. I just think it's the scrub shit. That's just me. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure a lot of you use it, but you don't do that. It's just, anyways. I could also make a video exposing why her teleport is terrible, but that's a story for another time. But as what I'm trying to show you guys is that a good amount of the cast really can't do shit about this. They try jumping at you, I have the advantage. You try ducking it, that's a bit of a risk. Even if you try flawless blocking it, that's cool. You want to do that shit, flawless block, while you flawless block, eat that, oh, my fault. And then you start throwing tongue at them, that's another thing. Or not only that, but you could also do that while before they do it. Just fuck up with the timing. That's the thing about it. Rhythm manipulation. They're gonna be timing it like, okay, he throws a blood ball, and at this moment he's gonna want to throw the overhead. The overhead never comes. Instead, the sweep comes, or instead you don't even do anything about it. It's just a complete mind game. You think you're gonna do some shit, and then boom, I'm back here, and then I'm throwing tongue at you. You're getting clipped, and once you get clipped, I'm throwing another blood ball, and you have to guess, and yeah, there's so many options off of the blood ball, honestly. And, you know, the fact that I could do something like this and then throw it, or like something like this, walk up and then throw it, and then just pressure from right there, is really, really nice. Very, very nice, literally. And it's a safe option as well. It really complements the blood ball. The fact that I could do this, the fact that I could do this right here, the fact that if you have boiling point, which this is my favorite Skarlet variation right now. Like, you try forward rolling, you're gonna land on. You try back rolling, you're gonna get pressured by it. You try jumping, you're gonna get. I may have a video on this. Maybe might put it in the comments or in the description. But that actually covers every fucking wake up option. You try jumping, anything, like you're gonna land on the blood ball, and it's pretty sweet. Another one of my favorite setups is this. You cannot forward roll. I believe you back roll, you're gonna get fucked. It just covers a lot of options. And the reason why people don't like the blood ball is because it's 2 slots, and they don't know how to use it correctly. Honestly, they just don't. So I'm gonna be Skarlet and show you guys how long that shit actually lasts, right? So boom, I'm Cabal. Oh, actually, let me show you. I'm gonna be Skarlet. All right. Just keep going, keep going. It literally lasts forever. That's a very important thing to know. Like, oh my god, like in certain situations, like, what are you gonna do in a situation? Do a predictable jump? Like, it goes all the way through, like all the way through, and I think that's pretty sweet. Like, oh my god, what are you gonna do? Come on, what are you gonna do? Like, it goes all the way. It's pretty sweet. I'm glad it just doesn't disappear out of nowhere. It goes full, like, goes into, it literally travels all the way to MK12. Whenever the fuck that is in the next 10 years. So there's that. There's more, but I think this is pretty much all the basic stuff. It's the fucking my favorite, my favorite move in the game, hands down, next to the 5% currently right now. Slow blood ball Skarlet is the move that made me fall in love with this character. That's just me, and it is something I'm very proud to have fathered, because I know a few of you that actually use the blood ball probably seen my videos, because nobody was talking about it. Still don't think nobody talks about how good it is. Maybe Sonic Fox talks about how good Blood Drive is. He does have a really fucking good Skarlet guide that I highly recommend. You can learn a lot. You're gonna learn a lot of gems from that video. Even though he did it so long ago, I wish he would do an updated version. That would be fucking sweet. But other than that, hallelujah, holla back. Check you bastards later. Deuces.